All right, let's go ahead and have a look at Chapter 7, Exercise 1. So let's go ahead and create a Python file. And we're going to name this ch7ex1.py. All right, so we're going to copy and paste everything over just like I have shown you 100 different times. Now, you'll notice it seems like there's a lot more to do, and in reality there is. We're moving ahead. We're getting a lot more proficiency here inside of Python, so there's going to be a lot more information that you're going to need to be able to manage, okay? So obviously we have to create a bunch of methods here. So the way that I suggest you do this is just follow through from top to bottom, and it'll sort of take care of you. So obviously conditionally executed main method, you know how to do that. Create a function called createList. It will take no arguments, create a list of 10 numbers, and return the new list. Obviously, you know how to create a function. So let's go ahead and create that conditionally executed main method. All right, so I have my pass here. So to actually create, say a create list method, obviously you would just use def create list. Make sure that you pay attention to what the input is supposed to be. No arguments, create a list of 10 numbers, and return the list. Obviously, it's very easy. You just give it some sort of a name, and then you fill in 10 numbers of some sort. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, whatever. And then you just need to return that new list. Okay, so that's a very, very, very simple little function there. Create a function called display list. Again, you're doing a def. It's going to take in a list, and you're going to use a for loop to iterate the list, and then you are going to you should print each one of those. So again, display list, you're going to do like a def display list. It's going to take some sort of a list. So you can call this like in list. Make sure that you don't use a keyword list, and then use a for loop, for element in list, right? And then you're going to just do like a print statement essentially in there. Okay, so that's going to display that list. And now in terms of get length, all you're going to be using is a get length function. Obviously you're going to have an in list, right? And then you're going to use the length function, and you're going to save that in some sort of a variable, and then you're going to return that variable, obviously. Oops. Okay, now again, I am just sketching things out. If you try to run this, it's going to break. Okay, I'm counting on you to get these all filled out and figured out. I'm just giving you some hints at this point. Okay. With the change value function, you're going to take in a list, an index, and a new value. You're going to print the value. So you obviously want to print that value at the input index, and the way that you're going to do that is, and I'll just do that here for now. Let's say I have a nums here. 1, 2, 3. So to print at a specific index, obviously you just do the index number. Okay, so that had printed at 0. Okay, so I'm going to have a change value function, so I'm going to take an index in and a value. So I'm going to print list index. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do that. Then the new value will be set, and then you do the same way. You're going to set a value by having that index and setting that equal to something. Okay, so now I have set 0 to 4 there. Okay. And then you're going to, so value been set into the list, then the new list is printed using the print function. So you just print it out, print that new list. So now I'm just going to print nums. Now again, you need to be putting this into an actual function. So you'll need to do that work because I need you to actually do these exercises and kind of figure them out yourself. Okay, so that's that one. Make sure you return the new list. So you would just return nums essentially at that point. So you're going to create an add value function that'll take in a list and a value, and then you're going to use the dot append function, and then you're going to return that list. And then in the main method, which is all here, you're going to call these things. So you're going to call create list function with information, and you're going to go create a list. Okay, so now you're going to catch that list as it's coming out. And then you're going to call display list, you're going to call get length, so on and so forth. And that should take care of Chapter 7. Exercise 1. Again, if you're struggling with this, be sure to let me know, and I can sort of help you walk through these things.